Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Beyond the Bell. It is Wednesday, June 5th, 2024. It is 60 seconds after the bell, which means it's time to go beyond the news, beyond the charts. Beyond the Bell, brought to you by our good friends over at the Blue Sky Trading Company for the clearest path to a live brokerage account. Live trading with Mike every day in the Discord. In this outstanding show, you have no reason to get your content or your accounts anywhere else, especially with this, guys. Flash sale from yesterday, going on for a couple more days, 55% off all accounts. The 25K, the 50K, the 100K premium accounts, 150K static account, 200K static account. They are all available at 55% off. That's pretty effing outstanding, guys. I really hope you take advantage of that. So let me get through the chat here, guys. Ahmed, Artilles, Rocky Crypto, Michael, Rax, Seth, Benjamin, Solar Jr., Avs Phoenix, TCG, DS, Bethany, etc., etc. Yeah, guys, we got to get our likes up. You know the rules. 100 likes before we draw. You're lucky I don't make you do 100 likes to even sign up. But we are true to this. If you recall a couple weeks ago, we didn't get 100 likes. We didn't do a giveaway. So, in just a minute, our good friend Raj at the home office in Wahoo, Nebraska is going to post the link to sign up for the giveaway. You've got about just under 20 minutes to sign up, and I look forward to that. So, let us get right into it and talk about the big picture. Are you not entertained? In the words of Maximus Decimus Meridius. So we are at new all-time highs in the NQ. We didn't get all-time highs in the ES. I didn't check at the very end of the day. GC and CL, CL, we'd love to see oil go down. Cheaper gas maybe in 6 months. Anyway, the NQ, guys, of course, punched hard back above 19,000. And if we hold 19K for a couple of days, guys, the talk is going to center on the big 20K. Now, I don't think we're going to get there for a little while. I think we're going to get there maybe by the end of the summer, maybe end of August. Of course, I said earlier today in my community, I said I think we're heading up today. I'm not sure we're going to make new all-time highs, though. I don't know if we have that level of strength. Well, markets proved me wrong. Hey, look at all the people in the chat today. See some new names. Henrique, Jenny, John. Is today the day, Jenny? I don't know. I hope whatever you're hoping happens, I hope it happens for you. Jay Hilton, GFC, Paint Bar Trading, Trade Together. I like that name, Trade Together. Veranormal, Trade Up to Crypto, Hajar, Riley. Howdy there, folks. Good to see everyone, as always, today. Oh, guys, before we go any further, tomorrow morning, Tamara, at 9 a.m. Eastern, I am doing a free talk for the Mad Hedge Fund Trader Summit. Actually, let me just go ahead and put this up on the screen really quickly. This is an event I do every a couple times a year, usually. I'm going to put the sign up in the chat, so you see that down there. There's my smiling face down there. So I start off tomorrow, and I'm going to be talking about Renko charts, using multiple chart types to find day trading opportunities. That's 9 a.m. Eastern. You sign up, they'll send you a link for a Zoom room, and it's a free event. So they do a ton of giveaways, because I know a lot of you guys like giveaways. I'm giving away a couple $1,000s worth of stuff tomorrow. They draw it. So if you are present for the majority of the talk, you are automatically entered. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to sign up or anything like that. So that's tomorrow morning, again, 9 a.m. Eastern. Hope to see you all there. Thanks to everyone who's already signed up. I've got, I think I'm just a couple of people away from breaking my personal record of signups for these events. It's the 5th event I've done for them. John Thomas is a legend in the business. I'm really humbled to be talking alongside some of the best names in trading education. The Tasty Trade guys are like personal heroes of mine. So now, I used to watch them and go to their events. Now I'm doing events with them. So it's kind of cool. It's a little surreal in a way, but it's a nice little signpost, guidepost on my education journey, and hopefully it equips me to better help you guys as well. So Raj has posted the link. Thank you very much, Raj. At the top there, on top of the chat, right up there, the little white thing on top, Blue Sky Trading Company. That's the gleam.io link. So go ahead and click that and enter. We've got a talkative crowd, guys, so I'm gonna break down a few things with the markets, and then I want to open the mailbag, the live mailbag, because we got a lot of people in here. I see a lot of names I recognize. I see a lot of. Can I get let's say, well, you can't really raise hands in here. Like, can I get a what's up if this is your first time watching Beyond the Bell? You can just type that in the chat. I always like to hear from new people. I see Brian DeVilla, Riley, Jennifer Huggins, Anil, Tiana, Avi, Ev, Zach. Great to see everybody here. So again, yeah, guys, I've said many times on this show, a couple new people. Hello, welcome. We're here every Monday through Thursday at this same time. So one of the things that I've talked about over the course of the past year, or past 5 months I've been doing this show, but really the past year, is how, the NQ, the QQQs, the NASDAQ has really taken over as the primary index, especially for day traders, right? Because, yeah, the S&P, the SPY is a big, grouping of major companies, et cetera, et cetera. And sure, there's some crossover with the SPY, the QQQs, NQES, et cetera, et cetera. But it really has been post-COVID, right, when there was that huge tech boom of, Netflix subscriptions and Zoom subscriptions and major companies buying thousands upon thousands of laptops per company for their employees to work at home during the pandemic, right? And ever since then, it really has been. We've looked at the big tech companies. We've looked at, Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, NVIDIA, all those types of companies. And yeah, I know there's crossover with some of those. Amazon is a retailer, it's a tech company, it's basically everything, right? And we've looked to those to lead the way as far as earnings, as far as news, as far as acquisitions, as far as all of that. So, more and more I find myself, I trading the NQ, of course, but looking to the NQ for the overall direction and overall health of the market. So definitely something that we pay attention to and we look at. Hello, Reginaldo, Yisrael, Michael, Lutan. Hello, good to see everybody. So let's look at the ESs. ES, very similar, right? Not quite all-time highs, but just such a strong push up. So what's next, guys, right? Like let's go back to the 4-hour. What is next in, where we go? Now, we got momentum overnight, right? Like this momentum here happened overnight, and it set us up for a run to the midpoint of this long zone. And of course, basic sort of box theory, as I call it, if you strongly break the midpoint of the zone, and we broke it, retraced a little bit, and then pushed higher, you're going to test the top, right? More often than not, the probabilities favor a break of the lower part of the zone, and a hold favors a test of the midpoint. A break of the midpoint and a hold favors a test of the high within that individual zone, right? And so we've marked that kind of the highs and lows of this previous zone back here at the end of May, and now we are in June, and we are busting to new all-time highs. So yeah, if we can hold, especially if we get above 19,200 maybe on Thursday and or Friday, the talk of 20K is going to start, right? That's going to be a big area to watch, right? The YM, right? We've already crested 40,000 in the YM, so maybe a run back up to that in the Dow will be something to pay attention to as well. And these are just numbers, right? But something like 20K in the NASDAQ or 40K in the YM, the ES getting up to maybe 5,500 eventually are very key areas to watch. And they're obviously sentimental. They're important because the round numbers, the algos pay attention to them, the HFTs, the funds, everybody pays attention to those levels. So that's something very, very, very important in those areas. All right, guys, we're going to jump right into it. And about for the next 10 minutes or so, we are going to open up the trader mailbag. Guys, as always, you are more than welcome to reach out for questions for the mailbag, for a future show. You can direct message me on Discord at TraderMatt, just one word, TraderMatt. You are also welcome to email me, matt@tiresiastrading.com, TIRESIAStrading.com. Guys, and with that, we will take your questions. And I am never disappointed by the questions that come through. Even on our non-announced giveaway days, our audience is a little thinner. We are always looking forward to the questions. So any questions you have in trading, something you want to look at on a chart, or just a trading psychology question, anything like that, fire it away. And we will do that for about 10, 12 minutes. I'm going to give you the 10-minute warning right now at 4:12 4:20 Eastern Time, 3:20 here in Chicago. We are going to lock up the giveaway entries. We are going to spin the wheel o' names, and we're going to go from there. I'm also going to just one more time put in the chat the sign-up link for the event I'm doing tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. All right. Oh, I seem to have... Oh, there we go. There we go. Sorry, I just hiccup for a second there, guys. All right, so Jenny Baker asks, do you use a footprint chart? If yes, what time frame or Renko? Jenny, I do not use... Well, I look at market profile, a little bit of TPO type stuff. It's not... I'm just getting into that. I'm just really started to learn some of that over the last 6 months. I try to have like a major learning project every year in trading, and the market profile, some of those concepts, value area type stuff within that is something that I'm learning this year. Again, I don't know if it's something that's going to... I hope it at least helps me with my current setups. I don't know that I'm gonna develop new setups out of it, but this is a this business, guys, is all about momentum. In the trading, sure, right? You want to trade, you want to catch big momentum trades, but it's also about just forward inertia and learning. I've seen it time and time again, guys. People get very comfortable in what they're doing for 2 or 3 years. The markets switch up, and all of a sudden what they're doing doesn't work anymore. And if they haven't been evolving as traders, if they haven't been constantly learning new indicators, new technical concepts, new patterns, new chart types, they're going to get left behind. You look at some of the best day traders out there, they'll tell you, I've talked to them, they'll tell you what I do now is different from what I do 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Learn money management, learn the core concepts of trading psychology, and those will serve you for your entire career. Okay. I read somewhere that market profile no longer works. Well, guys, anything works or doesn't work based on what you do with it, right? There's people that say candlesticks are dead. I've used candlesticks religiously for 10 years in trading. I can tell you that there couldn't be anything further from the truth, right? Everybody wants to chase the fad to the next big thing. Market profile may not work for you, may not work for me, may not work for somebody else. It may work for somebody. It may work for somebody else, right? Like there seems to be a new concept within trading education that actually is very disturbing, if you're asking me, where people almost have cult-like followings of a particular trader or a particular trading strategy. Not naming any names or any concepts out there, right? But like you can go into a forum and say, you don't attack anybody, but even say, hey, this particular thing doesn't work for me. And you'll get 10 people jumping down your throat. Well, you suck then because you don't know how to trade because this works. And it's a really weird, interesting, honestly, guys, it's right in line with what we're seeing in modern day society today, which I'm not going to go off on a tangent about, but it's tribalism, right? You attach yourself to a concept or a person or something like that, and that becomes your personality. In trading, that's a good way to just get blown out of your effing accounts. I don't care if they're eval accounts or whatever. You've got to find your own style, your own personality in trading, and then adapt it from there. Now, as far as Renko charts, Jenny, yes, I do. In fact, I am halfway through producing my first full-length future strategy course that is specifically on Renko charts with Renko chart setups, all of that. And sometime next week, I'll let you guys. I'll officially announce that, and anyone who wants to get it, it's about a week and a half till it comes out, but anyone who wants to get on the wait list for that, I will be happy to and extend you an invite to that. But yeah, that's but so yes, I don't use footprint charts per se yet, but I do use Renko all the time. What is your opinion on auction market theory? Honestly, JTF, it's like everything else out there. Again, keep in mind things like auction market theory, technical analysis, fundamental analysis. It doesn't matter what it is. It's all a framework through which we view the markets, right? Like look at the screen right now. You see candlesticks here. These candlesticks represent millions of contracts, millions of orders, trillions of dollars, right? And it's just, if you watch time and sales or anything like that, it's just chaos. And just so we need some kind of framework through which to see what see order in the chaos, to see patterns, to see basically the human behavior playing out. And it's all human behavior, right? Even the algos and all of that are programmed by humans, right? So it's all about that. So whether you want to subscribe to something like auction market theory or the what was the book, The Random Walk Down Wall Street, or any of that type of stuff, all we're looking for is an edge. everybody thinks the edge exists in different places, and if they can prove, everybody's right and everybody's wrong, right? And there's the old saying, the most true saying in the markets is that there's literally a million ways to make money in the markets. They're all just kind of difficult. They're all hard to find and harder to master, right? So what I think about something, it doesn't matter. What do you think about it, right? And yeah, it's all a framework, right? All right, PNF, I read somewhere more. Okay, I caught up there. All right, lack of humility. Yes, that's a big problem. The best traders you've spoken to, what were the commonalities you've observed? And see, this is the thing, guys. Now, I'm a trading coach, right? I teach trading, so I teach trading psychology. I teach accountability. I teach my strategies, right? And that's why I'm in the process of putting together a course for it. But honestly, I've met tons of successful traders, and a lot of them trade differently, right? Trader A is going to trade differently from Trader B. He may trade differently from Trader C. She may trade differently from Trader D. But what are the commonalities? First of all, I will tell you this. Discipline, both physical and mechanical discipline, like not getting into trades unless you have a setup. Emotional discipline, not letting your emotions bleed into your trading. Honestly, discipline in life, guys. You show me somebody who doesn't have discipline in their day-to-day life, right? And that doesn't mean they're like, a marathon runner or anything like that, or but you show me somebody who doesn't follow through on things, or doesn't really take care of themselves, both physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever you need to find meaning in your day-to-day life, whether that's whatever it is, right? I'll show you somebody who probably isn't going to be a very good trader, right? Because trading is going to challenge everything. It's going to be, trading is not easy, but when done right, it is simple. And I've worked with very experienced people in very, very tough field, doctors, lawyers, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers. Almost every single one of them will say, boy, this is just as, if not harder than anything I've done in my entire life, right? So it's that's a great question. What are the from Doji Trader there? What are the commonalities you've observed? Honestly, the only thing all of us have in common as successful traders is emotional discipline and the ability to not get discouraged when we have a bad day or a bad trade or a bad whatever the case may be. Right? It's why I say the most important thing every trader can do is read the Disciplined Trader by Mark Douglas, one of the best trading psychology books out there, right? And going through the process of taking your trades, journaling your trades, adjusting your setups, coming up with new setups, learning this, doing this, all of that. What do they have in common? If I had to put it into 4 words, they do the work. Okay, there's a lot of people, and I was one of these when I first started, guys, and I know some of you guys are as well because I get a lot of DMs. I know this is ironic because I'm putting together a strategy course right now, but you just want the strategy. It's like, just give me the setups. I know what I'm doing. Just give me the setups, and I'll make a ton of money. Well, we give you the setups, and then you don't make a ton of money, right? And it's because either you don't follow them or you don't have the discernment to kind of, you rush right in without, taking again, all stuff that I did. All right, but people want the shortcut, and that's life. We all want to find a way to take some time off our learning curve, and there's nothing wrong with that. And good education in any field will do that, but you have to do the work. Traders do the work. End of discussion. End of story. When this is done here, guys, I'm not done for the day. Right? I gotta go pull my orders and journal my trades. Okay. Then I'm working on my slides for tomorrow. I know it's not, trading stuff, but that's, I'm going to do a final run through of everything. Then I've got some other things that I'm working on. I'll be lucky if I'm done before 9 o'clock tonight. Now, that's not a typical day for me. I'm not somebody that works 80-hour weeks. I got into trading so I wouldn't have to work 80-hour weeks. But there are times where you got to put in some extra work. And that's it. Trading, if you're a full-time day trader, it should be a 30 to 50-hour a week job, depending on how often you trade, what other responsibilities you have. You're not going to come into this doing 1 or 2 hours a day. And that I don't mean just the trading. Yes, on some days I only trade 3 hours a day, right? I'll trade in the morning, okay? But you're not going to start off, if you're starting your trading career today and you're only putting in 1 or 2 hours a day, it's going to take you a couple years to really get good at this, because you have to do the work. You have to learn. You have to go through the process. You have to learn your strengths and weaknesses as a trader. It can be exhausting to look at it, when you take the 10,000-foot view, but oh my God, is it effing worth it, guys. Stick with it. All right, let me catch up on questions here because we're running out of time. Um, yeah, Philip says copy and pasting someone's strategy isn't going to work. Well, Philip, I agree and disagree. So I've learned strategies, as we say, out of the box, right? Like you buy a course, you buy a workbook or a playbook or whatever. Now, I always encourage clients learning my strategies to what I call make them their own, right? Maybe there's an indicator you really like that you want to try to work with this particular strategy. Maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't, right? But that's why I won't say copying and pasting somebody's strategy will or won't work, but trying to copy and paste somebody's trades will not work, right? Like there's a very high burnout rate of live trading rooms, right? I used to run one, okay? And that doesn't mean any person out there doing or not doing a live trading room, and a lot of the YouTube traders and all of that are good or bad. I'm not here to tell you somebody's legit or not. That's not my job. You have you have discernment. You're supposed to use it, right? But just trying to not do any work and just say, you know what, there's Trader Bob, right? And I'm just going to follow his trades because he runs a live trading room. Well, what if there's a 10-second delay in Trader Bob's trades? Okay, what if Trader Bob burns out after 6 months and you haven't learned anything in 6 months and you've just wasted that time, whether you've made money or not, right? Maybe Trader Bob can sit there and look at a $2,000 loss on his screen before it bounces back, and you don't have that luxury in a eval account, right? So there's nothing wrong with, I mean, there's some great futures traders out there that do their streaming and stuff like that. And again, I'm not here to tell you somebody is good or not, or legit or not, but I promise you there's going to be limited returns on that. Guys, think about it. If there was a perfect trading room out there, everybody would be there, right? So just kind of keep that in mind. Doesn't mean you can't learn from various people. In fact, you should learn from multiple people as you go into your career. But just, keep that in mind as we go. All right. All right, guys, so we're going to do the drawing here in just a minute. Do you have any suggestions for tracking journal entries with different eval accounts or eval to be funded? Time, I'm a little confused on the question. If you're looking for like good journaling software, TraderSync, TradeZella, TraderView, EdgeWonk, those are the main four, I think. There's probably a couple other ones out there. TraderSync and TradeZella are probably the two that I would recommend. But yeah, you have. What do you think about just directional trading versus mechanical trading? Discretional trading versus mechanical trading. Yeah, I'm a mechanical trader predominantly. Have we hit our 100 likes? Oh, we haven't, guys. It's 93. We can't do the wheel of names until we get 100 likes. I got 142 of y'all watching, so we should hit this in about 5 seconds here. I'm gonna count to 5 and refresh the page. If we're not at 100, I'm gonna be really disappointed in y'all. 94. Come on, guys, get those likes going. I'm not kidding. We don't do the drawing until we get the likes. Guys, any questions on Blue Sky accounts or anything like that? Please use the Ask Questions channel in the Discord. Oh, keeping the account separate when you add a new account. Most trading software will do that. Or most trading, like TraderSync, I can put, if I have trades in different, I'm 90% of my trades are on one account, so I don't do it a lot. But if I have a secondary account, or if for some reason I wanted an eval account, you can when I import those trades, you can have them as a different. You can see them all together, or you can segregate them by account. You see 117 likes. Did we get up there? Okay, now we got 118. Good. All right, I guilted y'all into doing that, so I appreciate that. All right, guys. So, all right, so we are closed. Let me pull up the wheel of names here, and we will get spinning. Should I keep them separate or combine them to see my progress? So, I like to combine everything, but then rather than segregate by account, I segregate by strategy, right? So the strategy A, playbook A will be one thing, playbook B will be another one. So I can, okay, this playbook's doing well this month, this playbook's not, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Andrew, curious your preference, TraderSync and TradeZella over the most popular TraderView. Well, TraderSync is what I've used mostly for about the past 3 years, and I just like the ease of use, and it's fairly cheap. TradeZella I've not personally used, but I have clients that just swear by it and how easy it is and the features and the analytics. TraderView I don't know that much about, but it seems like they're losing market share every year. And EdgeWonk was the big one for a while, but I don't even know if they're still around, if we're being honest here. All right, just a second, guys. I got to grab these names, and we are going to go ahead and spin the wheel. So we are spinning twice, I believe. Somebody in the Blue Sky chat can let me know if I am mistaken. I am assuming it is 2 spins for the eval account of your choice. Now, keep in mind, guys, 3 business days. Okay, so the business day is almost over. So Thursday, Friday, Monday. That's 3 business days for Blue Sky to reach out on you. Okay, we're going to wait here. There we go. Wow, that's a lot of names, guys. All right, let's go ahead and pull this up for the wheel of names. Boy, that's colorful and pretty. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to spin this twice, and we are going to hold on just a second. One more time, guys. I know we got some people. Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted to do. Never mind. All right. All right, we're going to spin. Can I get a spin the wheel, and can I get some bells in the chat? That is what I want to see. I'd like to thank your mama for the win. There's a joke in there somewhere that I'm going to leave that one alone. This is a family show. Not really. I hope there's not any kids watching the show. Y'all got better things to do. Go do your homework. All right, so it is time. Let us spin the wheel twice. Again, these are for 2. We'll spin the wheel twice. 2 Blue Sky eval accounts of your choice. Give Blue Sky 3 days, 3 business days to reach out. So if they have not reached out by Monday at the close, then reach out to them. But I don't think we have any problems beyond that. So here is the first spin. Round and round she goes. Good thing they popped the winner up because these names are way too small for me to see from a few feet away. So our first winner is T. Hopefully T provided some more documentation than that, like an email address or something, because that's T. Congratulations, T. I don't know if I call you Dr. T or Mr. T. I pity the fool who don't win an account. All right, guys. So T is gone. So the second and final spin for today for the Blue Sky eval of your choice. Yeah, sorry there, TX. You were 1 consonant short, my friend. And the winner, BR Davis 98. Congratulations, you have won a Blue Sky eval of your choice. All right, guys, so this is my opportunity to remind you. Hold on, come on. There we go. That Blue Sky is in the midst of their biggest sale ever, 55% off. Why 55? Why not? 55% off of all 5 of their accounts now through, I believe it's Friday. So if you missed the 50% off sale, there's no excuse to not get the 55% sale off. If you caught the 50% sale and you're like, well, I should have waited for the 55, how about you just pass your damn account and then you don't have to worry about it. And as always, guys, 25% consistency in your eval will get your sign-up fee, whatever you pay today, refunded. So make sure you try to pass with some level of consistency. Whew. All right, guys. Well, that's it. So that pretty much wraps up our show for today. We are over the hump. Again, I hope you join me tomorrow at the Mad Hedge Fund Trader event. And other than that, guys, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you first thing tomorrow morning. Have a good night, everybody.